Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Price. We are officially in the second quarter of 2025, and especially we are full on integrating eclipse energy that I wrote about in a post that turned into a deep poetic activation. So I'll put a link to that below if you aren't on my newsletter and you keep missing out on all of the ascension information that's available there. I want to talk first about the collective energies for the year overall. Of course, Ariane is calling this the year of the conduit, so that we are focused on anchoring new potentials here. But I'm feeling like we are going to have waves of increased intensity. One of them strongly in April, and then likely again around August and September. And these will just be times to remain even more focused on being a conduit of loving potential anchoring here instead of your energy being fragmented by external chaos and all of the change that's going on. And actually, perfect timing, of course, but in August, I will be in Shasta at the Lemurian Life Expo. That's August 7th through 11th. There's other amazing channelers there like Wendy Kennedy and Lisa Royal Holt. And given the energy of this year, gathering in person, and it will also be live streamed, but gathering is important for us personally and collectively. And that event is such a heartfelt group with amazing Lemurian support because it's in Shasta, it's during the Lionsgate. So check out the link below for more information about that. This is an important time overall. It's not always a comfortable time, but it's important. There's a lot of change going on. And according to the channeled post about the eclipses, we're in a turning point of energy. And that was shown to me as squeaking, creaking gears with a lot of friction. And of course, this is an interesting juxtaposition with the energies this month and the visions that I was shown. But of course, it also makes perfect sense for the conduits of the natural evolution of ascension that hold pre manifestation energy. So let's get into the energies for this month, especially as I've just reminded you of the creaking turning point of this time, which is what Ariane calls the spiral tightening. The ascension focus this month is peace, which is a necessary core of ascension. It's an active state of creation. But this also feels somewhat like work, like it's going to take some effort being the change that isn't here yet, because the way that the energies were fully given to me was peace in chaos. Indeed, that is what creates a better potential actualizing. Like when an EMT arrives to a dramatic situation, they hold a neutrality. They are in a form of peace within a chaotic situation. That helps them to stay grounded, it helps them to stay focused and be able to take actions that support positive change and resolution in that dramatic situation. And if no one is able to maintain some semblance of peace, then it's only turmoil. And of course, that doesn't mean that there's no emotion about things that might be occurring in the world or in your life. Each situation is unique, but it means a focused power that's building a new potential, even in a moment of challenge. And this is the piece you are nurturing within yourself so that new potentials can become resonant in your life and the human experience overall. Then inspired action can occur and build momentum. Now, there are two components that I feel with this month's focus of peace, even within change or chaos. One is cultivating the peace of being still more, being quiet more, unplug from things that are outside of your control. Don't just focus on action and doing. As that spiral tightens, it's more of an internal time in many different ways. And that doesn't mean take no actions. It means don't force actions or work against the natural flow of things when it's not appropriate. Don't let action distraction, especially actions outside of your control and your own compelling in your life, don't let that disperse you from your inner momentum. The spiral tightening compels you to an increased gravity that's moving life along in a direction, and that direction is change. And humanity is going through a lot of change. Another word for that is chaos, but it doesn't all have to be dramatic, especially when you're staying grounded. And this change is long-ish cycles, and they overlap with endings and beginnings. And always appropriate action becomes clearer when you balance with your peace. Then synchronicity abounds, and this creates new potentials here as we are holding that peace in chaos or peace within change. You don't need to solve the human condition. You don't need to control it. You don't need to have all of the answers. Chaos stirs up the soil, and that can be a positive or a negative, but change is constant. And as that soil is stirred up, that aerates things that were hidden. Get your energy into this world. Your energy is the energy of love. So observe for that potential of love in all that's coming across your consciousness. Even if solution is unknown or it's challenging emotions that are stirred or it doesn't feel like a loving situation, your energy of love anchoring here, your peace helps to nurture that new solution. And that means that you're dealing with ups and downs with more grace. You're more of an even keel of knowing all is well and it's changing. It's a future of less control, suppression, domination, and deception that's prevalent here now. It has been prevalent here, but it's even amplified as these tides are turning and that turning point, even with its friction, is occurring. Sometimes observing means letting go of something that's outside of your control. Sometimes it means self soothing, even with something that you believe, not necessarily something that's ideal. But your energy is holding that potential for the universe to allow it through you. You're doing the work of going with the flow and appropriate action. You're doing the work of observing with peace, with love and empowerment, even in chaos, as much as possible, because you are the eyes of the universe here. You are the mind of the universe. You are the heart of the universe in human form. And this is holding your creative vision and maintaining your powerful peace in chaos, in change. Now, how I was shown the energetic body being affected, I was shown a softening of the throat chakra collectively. More people coming to terms with what's outside of their control, what has been allowed to be taken from their control, or the prevalent disempowerment, and what's within their manifestation control. The throat chakra is the chakra of manifestation, expressing yourself into your life. Sometimes, of course, that's verbalization, but the hands also are part of the throat chakra energy. It's creation energy. And humanity is in lessons of right action as we're being called to live it and be it, even as misuse of action can't help but vomit out what has been hidden. This is a turning point, and it's been going on for a while. More people waking up, becoming more aware, and change being prevalent. And with the throat chakra softening collectively, it helps to relax that control over manifestation or control in general, whether that's contraction or pulling back or overpowering to create suppression. Those are the two opposites of imbalanced control. This also opens the subconscious more so that change can occur more easily, so that right use of action becomes more prevalent through time, that people aren't just acting from unconscious trauma, that more conscious choice and wisdom choice is available. And that's part of that tri-wave brain flow that Ariane has been talking about for probably a couple of years now. This month, by focusing on peace, even within chaos or change, you're holding the eclipse energy in a proper environment for a seed to grow, to manifest here, that throat chakra energy. The softening of the throat chakra is like the softening of the shell of a seed that it's within. It's time to bloom. Now, the healing intention this month, I actually got it from the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck booklet. And that's one thing that's fun with that deck of cards is you can search for a specific card that you want to focus on and let the frequencies do their shifting, as well as pulling random cards. So the peace card is in the Pleiadian suit, which is all about expansion. And interestingly, the neutrality card, a synonym for peace, it has come up in the past 2 quarterly readings. So everything for this year so far. And the neutrality card is from the Syrian suit of initiation, which is the inner work that supports the external change. Peace, a synonym, manifesting out into the world. It always begins first in the subtle, which can be so challenging to hold when there's chaos around in your life. But that peace needs a conduit to manifest through, and that's you. The intention from the booklet with the deck is my peace is an active creative state. Of course, I love that it's about a creative state, the throat chakra energy, the chakra of manifestation. It's time now for you to create. My peace is an active creative state. Use that throughout the month to nurture and anchor your powerful, active, creative state of peace, even amidst chaos or change. As our evolution is at a profound turning point. Remember to check out the links below for my live events and my teaching schedule for the rest of the year, and find ways to connect with like-minded conduits of love. I hope to see you in Shasta in August, but however you're finding ways to connect with like-minded conduits of love, that amplifies that power. And your powerful light is needed here. I hope you have a peaceful April and enjoy the crystalline soul healing and light language to anchor more peace within you, even amidst all of the chaos and change of the physical realm. Hamiarot anias akshairu ham. Amburu raknim habshaurat al rono hat ia. Ampror haknau hatiet numsau, hastor meak ant namdawa, kawa akt heinehem oa. Moar hinhakt shaurat, gdaul hun saurat et mnem hakwa and daur henne ua mos utuch kwa. Bremahni urut ua son staum hauk and mem haude niar Hamor san shum haukat ind aurat au nam eurimnes a shat uak akawa mnem had inanet such kran hatiarat au hamiam bror hakrail ardand now and ork ankau and such now uron hat amnaus kwa hamad ein. Nam hem shaurat an seuch akr and het kwa hrandat sum mnem hakrau a char haknend brem au san shaumne dama ua kau and. Dam su astau hat nansa brau harkrandat chaun an nem akru handet au brau haknem soch mnend auret Bro hakdam au sash sanoknum hat au and hat. Kenia nea wa. Mnam tau akranchat nam sech rut awa. Nanet nand mnam haktu kwas akshor tiet brelhret an naur ni ekt ka. Sam shaurat an kneamat iret Tawar hatienat mnam hak shaurat hatiet anen nem antut krur med inin such Grandat sat shaurat il renen.